A Labour Party rally. It looks familiar and it sounds familiar too.
Hey guys, we're going to have to think of a new song, you know. No pressure.
Rebecca Long-Bailey's pitch. She's more than Corbyn 2.0. Left-wing radicalism with a northern and female edge. A promise to abolish the Lords and replace it with a Senate outside London.
We will put power back where it belongs. In your hands.
The left's choice, but she knows she needs to put some clear red water between herself and Mr Corbyn after that crushing election defeat.
I supported him because he was a kind, honourable, decent human being. He was different from any politician that we'd ever seen. But we lost the general election and we have to recognise that we do need to change.
Not too much though. Changing leader does not mean changing course. Rebecca Long-Bailey's radical left-wing politics are no longer on the fringe of the Labour Party. They are now the mainstream, and she is the flag bearer for Jeremy Corbyn. But can she carry his momentum through this campaign, or will members decide that they need a leader who perhaps has a better chance of winning the argument outside the party? That leader could be Keir Starmer, another front runner who could claim the centre ground.
What I want to do is to rebuild our party and be in a position to win an election so that change can actually happen.
An outsider in this contest at least. Emily Thornberry trying to sell herself as the battle-hardened candidate tough enough to take on Boris Johnson.
We must not make the mistake of defining it as a choice between who's going to take us to the left or who's going to take us to the right or who's going to take us to the centre, because the only issue that really matters now is who is going to take us forward.
Rebecca Long-Bailey has won this room, but of course Mr Corbyn could do this too. Her challenge is to prove to members shattered from 4 successive election defeats that she can win where Mr Corbyn could not. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Manchester.